Well, now I am your host, Lambo Drew. You are now tuned into another edition of the Leverage Show. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I am excited about today, especially we all know that it's 2/8/24. We celebrating the Mamba Day, man. Shout out to my guy, man, Kobe Bryant, man. Y'all know, man, y'all see him over my shoulder, man. It is officially Kobe Day, man. Mamba Day all day long, man. Excited about this one. And if you guys did know, I'm so thankful that the Leverage Show comes on at the time it comes on because I got a chance, man, just a few minutes before the show started, maybe about an hour before the show started, to actually see the unveiling of the Kobe Bryant statue out there in crypto.com arena in LA, man. Shout out and everything, man, to the GOAT, man, out there doing it, man. Definitely, we got to get into it. You already know, man, what time it is, man. It's official out here, man. We get ready to have a great time. Listen, today, you guys, has been a very monumental day. So many reasons that Lambo can actually say in so many ways that it's been an amazing day, right? Today, again, man, I get in these modes, man, where it's this time of the year, man, and it's cold. My everybody know how cold has been to me. I can't speak to anybody else. Other people, man, in their life they had MJ. Other people in their life, they had this goat and that goat, man. Whether it's football, Peyton Manning, or whether it's Walter Payton or Barry Sanders. I don't know who your GOAT was, man, but I can tell you, man, coming up who my GOAT was, and that was this man over my shoulder, Kobe Bryant. And today we got a chance to be able to see. It took them 4 years to do this. One of 3 statues. Yes, that's what we heard about it. We heard about it just an hour ago, man, less than an hour ago. One of 3 statues that will be unveiled in front of the crypto.com arena, which was formerly the Staples Center. And you guys definitely know the house that Kobe built, man. Excited about it and stuff like that, man. So that happened today. But what really happened today that Lambo, man, is catching these GOAT type of vibes, man, especially today. Lambo got a chance to sit down. I thought it was going to be a quick meeting. That quick meeting turned around to be almost a 3-hour meeting with one of my GOATs, especially when it comes down to YouTube, man, as well, and being able to give admiration, man, and flowers, man, to one of the gentlemen who inspired Lambo to definitely get out here, man. And definitely excited to be able to talk with him and then talk about the journey of where we've been and where we was, which was supposed to be, like I said, a very short time, which wind up turning into almost a 3-hour conversation. See, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, man. When you get into the place where you are perfecting your craft, Lambo, man, and I can't stress this to you guys. I'm gonna get in the chats in a minute. I'll show y'all some love, man. But when you get into the place, right, on those long days and those long nights, man, I'm talking about just for this broadcast, just for YouTube, just for everything that you guys have meant to Lambo, right, and the community that we have built based up off of this. It has truly went on ahead and tailoring up to doing some great, amazing things, right? Did I imagine that I would have a scheduled meeting or an unscheduled meeting last minute on a date like this? I did not think so. But on the date like this, to be able to have this one-on-one time, I'm talking about just one-on-one, no everybody else around. This is not a big group. No, this is a one-on-one meeting with one of, and you guys will get a chance to bring one of the GOATs to the network, man, who's killing the game out here in YouTube for years and who has inspired so many people, man. It was such a blessing for Lambo to be able to get out there in front of this icon and to be able to go back and forward to share some amazing information, man, and amazing details and strategies and talk about our ups, our downs, our ins, our outs, man. And as leaders, right, when you get out here, you actually see this, right, as you continuously to keep working on your craft, man, behind closed doors, right? When no one's listening, right? When no one's actually looking at the shot clock, man. And it's just you and yourself with inside of that gym working on what you need to work on. I mean, it's so that meeting because of that and how that meeting was today. It actually had me, and I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to stop it. I mean, it's like you go. Some of you guys can go and meet. You know, I don't care who you put out there, man. You can go and meet Jay-Z. I know he's probably in, you know, the news media and everything else, or you may want to go ahead and meet, I don't know, Warren Buffett or Elon Musk. You want to sit down, and as long as they are giving you time, you are there to be able to, you know, absorb every moment. And so I literally had, you know, my glass, right? I had my hourglass, right? Like, so I already knew. I said, yo, I know this is gonna be a short time already because I know how busy this individual is, and they're consistently, man, doing back to back to back interviews with people. I ain't gonna say interviews, but consultation, talking with people and business clients and everything else. But when I'm looking at the time and I'm saying, well, you know, hey, I want to get all my questions in all at one time, you know, and then all of that stops. Like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm canceling my schedule. I'm clearing my plate. So I need you to clear your plate. And as long as I'm here, you're going to be here too. And that 20, 30 minutes was supposed to be, most people in this caliber only give you 15, 20, 30 minutes at a time. That's it. Hey, let's go. But to turn around and get 3 hours. And Lambo's like, hey, y'all, I'm sending out messages. Hey, you, no disrespect, got to cancel this appointment, got to cancel this appointment, got to cancel this appointment. To so much to where even after I leave this show tonight, I have to go on ahead and go from Zooms and catch up on all my appointments tonight so I can get it. So I got a long night, man, ahead of me, but I'm excited. Needless to say, man, that when you are finally seeing the fruits of your labor or the results, because you continuously to kept putting the work in, you continuously to kept going, and you guys continuously to kept pushing Lambo and kept saying, Lambo, man, we're here for you, man. We're here. We are the ones that are here for you. We're the ones that's going to continue to keep sharing this channel and continuously to keep getting this out to each and every single person you possibly can, man. And not just that, for the GOAT, one of one of these generals to come out there and then say, Lambo, look, let me look through your channel, and then start looking through some of the content and seeing you guys, with you guys communicating back and forth and seeing the engagement. It's an amazing thing. And I think that when most people are out here, right, on a day like this, it really goes on ahead, man. And, it just contuses everything. And this is something that just happened. First of all, I got to stop. I know I got all my YouTube people. I see all y'all in the chats. I said I was going to get to y'all in a minute. But this right here, this is another great reason right here. Shout out to you, man, Floyd. Floyd has been one of my greatest mentors, man, who challenged me to be out of the position that I have been in, man. And I literally had to go down. I seen that just pop. I said, man, hold up, let me get down here and let me give residence where residence is due, and credit where credit is due. This right here, I call him Kobe, right? And Floyd Wilson, man, for those who know, this is the man who taught me the game and showed me and was on Lambo, I'm talking about years ago, to make sure that Lambo, while he was driving the bus and getting it in really big, this man was in my ear, and he's been so influential to so many other people. And I know he's probably like, Lambo, you even in this time, man, mentioning Mambo Day, this is so symbolic to us both. Him knowing what Kobe has meant to me, and him as my mentor, me being able to talk about Kobe to him, right? So him just jumping in to this is even amazing, man, tonight, man, and sharing this time. So shout out to you, Floyd, man. A lot of people, man, who don't know, and you ain't got to try to Google him up or Google this or Google that. He is the man behind a lot of different successful people in this industry, man. And we always have to stop, man, and pay homage, man, to where people have actually helped guided you into these places and help mold you into these places. So when I had the meeting with one of the other YouTube greats out here, it's so funny because this goat would be telling me about, hey, make sure you go watch that goat. Like, he's doing some great things. He's got this going on. So I'm laughing at when I see the comment pop up, man, on Facebook, man. And I see that one of these greats, man, who's inspired me and pushed me. And listen, mentors, real mentors, I don't need to talk with you every week, every month, and Floyd can tell you this, man. I don't need to talk with you every second or every week. That's just not how Lambo rolls, right? You're a mentor in my life, man. I'm gonna always make sure that people get that. And there are seasons where when you're actually just like a child, when you're actually grooming somebody, right, to become what they are and become and step out into their craft and step out into their gifts, then that and everything, man, that person needs to definitely go ahead and be recognized. Because when you're actually shooting shots up in the gym and nobody's around and you're really out there, man, putting the sweat and hard tears in and hard work in, when things don't seem to be going right, man. And this, I could talk about, Cole and it's Floyd Wilson in the same breath with each other, because he is definitely more influential to Cole as definitely I was. Bigger fan, bigger mentor, bigger role model for us, man. And I truly want to thank you, Floyd Wilson, man, for you just popping on here today. I know he sticks to say it in every now and then, doesn't say much, sits back and watches and listens. And we get the chance. I got a few of my other business partners who Floyd have personally went on ahead and mentored as well. And their life is continuously going in a gradual success. We really want to thank you, Floyd. Thank you, man, for everything that you've done. Thank you for everything, man, you continue to pour into my life, continuing to pour into so many other people's lives. And the effect, because of people like Floyd Wilson, is because of the reason why Lambo is here, to make sure that you guys get the very best that you guys deserve. So fully shout out to you, man. Thank you for everything, brother. You already know we've been talking. We always having our silent conversations, always talking about you with our other groups. And again, always, and it was something today when I'm talking with one of the other YouTube greats and stuff like that that's on here. And I mentioned something that he said that I would hear Floyd say over and over in my head, say, Lambo, get away from the tire kickers. And this is the people who will continuously, you do great for, but that will literally drain you because they mean no good to no end. At the end of the day, they're just trying to just gain as much as they can out you while zapping you dry, and you need to go ahead and raise your value and continuously to keep raising value. So this guy right here, man, when nobody was giving me any type of money, man, for credit repair and business services and anything else, Floyd was in my ear telling me, man, you got to keep going. You got to do it for your family. You got to have the conversations away from people so that they can help groom you along the way and to keep you agile. So that way you continuously to keep producing the results that you produce. So shout out to you, Floyd Wilson, man. I know you were definitely on hand watching this great event, man. I got to share this, man. Watching this great event unfold. Here we go. Let's get this down. Let's get this right. Watching this great event unfold that blessed a lot of us, man. I don't know if it blessed you guys, but it definitely, know if you guys got to see it. Lambo did. And this is it right here. Look at this. Boom. Here we go. All right, y'all. This is it. This is it. This is it. So here we go, man. You guys have seen this. This is the new Kobe statue, man. Shout out to Kobe, man. This is it. This was after he went and did the 81-point game. The 81-point game. This is what he did. This was the statue that was actually out there in front of the arena, the crypto arena, or we call it the house that Kobe built, man. Right now, that was unveiled within less than an hour. So I'm telling y'all this right now. Everybody was looking at this video and they were looking at this unveiling right now on the news. And people were saying to themselves, right, oh my gosh, what's going on? Is this Kobe? Is this? Yes, this was after the game. He was walking off the floor after scoring 81 points, which one of the highest, man. You know, only Will Chamberlain did 100 points and stuff like that for the Lakers. And Kobe Bryant was the second highest scoring in the NBA at 81. I'm pretty sure, man. And then that's 81 also years ago when guys were actually playing defense. That 81 now, he probably could have did 160 out there, man, you know, with the way guys are playing defense these days. So not even going there with that one. But again, this is that. This is that particular statue that is out there. They revealed today there would be one of three statues. So this is the first of three statues that they're going to be actually out there talking about. So you make sure you guys actually get that and get a chance to get a hold of that and watch it, man. Watch the unveiling of the ceremony. Vanessa Bryant, shout out to Cole, man, and his wife, Vanessa Bryant, man, still strong after 4 years after the passing of her wonderful husband and a wonderful daughter, and all of those family members and friends and people who were on that helicopter that day, even the pilot. Definitely, man, our prayers continuously to go out for them in their family. Again, it was just not Kobe Bryant and his daughter lost, but it was a gang of people who were lost tragically that day, man. You know, a little over 4 years ago on January the 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Again, this is not where you end, right? This is not where you've been putting up everything in the gym you've been putting up and all the hard work that you've been putting up and all the fight that you've been putting up. Sometimes your work comes after you have long left the presence of the place, of the people, of the corporation, or whatever it may be. And your presence is valued after your departure, right? And most of the time, that's what we do here, even on Earth, right? That we don't finally get the roses, right? That we're truly get deserved until after our work is done. So for those, man, who are looking for your flowers right now, you're looking for people to thank you. You're looking for people to say, hey, how you doing? And all of this other great stuff and just some amazing words of confirmation, man, to help boost your ego. Stop looking for the applause of man. Because I'm telling you this right now, man, if you live for the applause, you will die by the boos. When they're spitting on your name, when they're talking down about you, when they're trampling over you left and right because you didn't do things their way, you'll find out how much people really, truly either enjoy your presence or really value your gift, or they devalue you. Don't go ahead and get yourself all, worked up trying to figure out, man, what can you do to allow people to definitely go on ahead, man, and try to see if they can pump you up and parade you and stuff like that. That is not what life is about. Life is about you making the biggest impact with the God-given gift that you were born and destined here to do. And that mentality actually kind of gets overrated and overshadowed, right? When it actually comes down to us being able to perform each and every single day of our lives, no matter what that area in life is to perform, right? And it gets overshadowed, man, with the burdens of life and with just the cares of life. My job is to continuously to keep pushing you in the right direction, letting you know that not only will you going to make it, but you're going to do some great things. And I'm telling you, you're going to do some big things in your life. You just continue to keep walking forward, man. Continue to keep moving in the direction you have been chosen to go ahead and lead. And I promise you, you will definitely get your flowers, but in not your timing. You get your flowers and everything, man, when it's for the timing of the people. And so today, as I seen it earlier, Floyd, and I get to the YouTube chats in a minute, as I seen so many people, man, flocking around their phones and their screens, man, waiting for today. Everybody knows, if you've seen it on my social media, if you've seen it Facebook or on Instagram, and I'm all on Telegram with it. It doesn't matter. Even on YouTube, I'm out here with it to let you know this is Mamba Day. This is what we do. This is how Lambo celebrates. It was the transition of Kobe in 2020 that made it just that much more easier for me to go ahead and make that transition of leaving the transportation, man, and retiring of all those years, and then being able to maneuver and get into the flow of what I've been doing and helping people out privately for years. That way I could go out and help people publicly in this arena for years to dominate. And it's because of that, right? That when we look at that mentality and everything that Kobe had was and what he did and how he inspired others, you hear the stories, and you can continuously to hearing all of these stories, right? You hear the stories from LeBron, you hear the stories from Anthony Davis, you hear the stories from Steven Jackson, you hear the stories from Matt Barnes, you hear the stories from Michael Jordan, you hear the stories from Magic Johnson, you hear the stories from some of the great, how Kobe affected their life, even the younger generation coming in, saying what Kobe did to them and how Kobe affected them. Carmelo Anthony, so influential in this, right? When you start talking and listening, right? How people handled adversity. And shout out and everything, man, to Carmelo when I talk about the story. Carmelo talked about the story when Kobe pulled up to him and he just hit Kobe up and said, man, you're not playing right. What's going on? You're not playing like the way you should be playing out here. And Kobe and everything, man, said, hey, man, I'm dealing with all of this. He flew out to him. This is how real friends work. Flew out to him. This is what Kobe did. Flew out to him. Went, met up with him, right? Personally that day. Had a game that night. By the time he left, he's on the plane, laced up, chopper dropping down by the Staples Center, Kobe running in, fully dressed, ready to go, game time. And Melo says he looked on TV, thought Kobe was taking the night off. Didn't think that Kobe would be in the right mind space or head space to get out there to go and ball. And he says, I look on the TV, he's suited up in Walmart's, getting it in warm-ups like they never just went through what they went through earlier that day, and looking like he's seen Kobe at one of his most vulnerable moments dealing with the pressures of life. Shout out and everything, man, for real men stepping up, keeping that game face on, even in the midst of adversity, he's keeping that game face on. That's what you have to be like in life too. Sometimes adversity is going to hit you down to your knees, and you'll probably be out there bawling and sobbing and don't know what to do. And even as a great person, as Cole was, needed the mentorship and guidance, or just being a friend, having a friend in your corner as Melo, not knowing that he would be ready after that, dealing with the weight of life, going in and going suited up and booted up to go ball. That's how life is going to be coming at you, man, at times. Sometimes in everything, man, you're not going to have time to be able to go on ahead and take the impact of the blow that is hitting you and that is beating you down and that is literally taking you out of your element and taking you out of your game and taking you off of your square. Sometimes you're going to have to suit up and get ready to go to war, because life is not based on how you actually get punched in the mouth. It's based on when you get punched in the mouth, how are you going to respond to it? Life is not happening to you. I mean, life is not happening, just happening to you. Life is responding to you. So for those who are keep saying, why is this happening to me? Why is my life happening to me? Why is this happening? Listen, it's going to keep coming at you. But you have to go ahead and you have to fight back. You have to go ahead and have a game plan or a strategic game plan where you can win in life. Some of y'all are still out here playing checkers, and life is straight up chess. You're playing on the right board, but with the wrong pieces. Dropping game for y'all. Yeah, have you ever seen a checkerboard and a chessboard? They look exactly the same. But the pieces to each different game are separate. Checkers does not look like chess, and chess does not look like checkers. You have to understand what side of the game that you're playing in, even when you're on the field. Because some of y'all have been running the wrong plays, thinking that, hey, I'm in life, I just got to get through it because this is a game of checkers. Nah, this is a game of chess. And some moves can set you up where you have to think just a little bit more. It has to be strategically and calculated when you're making your next move. And some of y'all have been making moves that the moves have not been making sense. And flat out, I've been there. I've been there. I've been out there making moves where they didn't make sense. Whereas in chess, you have to have a little bit of strategy. You understand that there is pawns, there is knights, there is bishops, there is rooks, there is kings, there is queens on the board. But at the same time, each one has a different role. Each one has a different move that they can make on the board. You got your pawns, your knights, your bishops, your rooks, your kings, your queens. And in checkers, guess what you got? You got this side against that side. All the pieces look the same. Only thing difference is you may have red and black checkers, or white and black checkers, or white and brown checkers, or whatever the case and everything may be. It may be gray and silver checkers. I don't know what kind of checkers that you're playing with. But all the pieces look the same. I'm here to help let you know. And I just shout out to Tony Nino, man, just giving me a message, man. A lot of people don't even know this, man. But Tony Nino, if you haven't looked up Straight Up Driven, man, he was on the Zoom call, not this last Zoom call, but the Zoom call before, and worth $100 million net worth. Send in Lambo a message. Like, Lambo, keep going. Thank you, bro. Thank you for all that you do. Keep going. Some people you just don't know who tapped in, who's plugged in, but can't wait to go ahead and make sure that they're getting the same value that you guys are getting each and every single night. I'm excited. I'm excited for your future. I'm excited to help coach you and help give you a mastermind and help give you a play that can continuously to keep going forward to you. Today, as I met in 3 hours with one of the GOATs, and he will be on this broadcast, and I can't wait. That probably will be one of our biggest guests, you know, outside of Tony Neal, who's doing some great things, man. Shout out to you, Tony. He will probably be one of our biggest guests, and I'm honored. He couldn't wait to even ask me. He says, Lambo, can I come on your show? And I said, you want to come on? You want to come on, Lambo? You come right on ahead. You can come on Lambo's show. It would be an honor for me to have you on my show because of the groundwork that you have put in, the relationships that he has built to make sure that people are becoming better them. And for me to be able to sit down and give them flowers, and he remembering the interview that we did years ago when Lambo wasn't even on YouTube and wasn't even doing all of this stuff, it meant so much to Lambo. On a day like this, on Mamba's day, on Kobe's day, you have to understand that in this life, you're going to have to put up a fight because it's going to consistently keep attacking you with a barrage of attacks. And life is not exactly how you think how it is. It's not. Even when you think that you're losing, oh man, I went through this last year. I went through this the year before. I went through that the year before. Some of you need to know you are being divinely set up and pushed into the right direction, even when it looks like it's the same scene. See, some of you guys don't even understand and everything, man, that it may look like it's the same scene that you're playing out over and over again, but you don't understand. The season has changed. You're in a different season. So you may be, and this is a true story. This is where I'm coming down your alley right now. You may have walked into that studio, right? Thinking to yourself, hey, it's cold outside. I walked in with a jacket. It's snowing outside. I understand what type of season it is, right? And that's true. If you are in right here in Denver, Colorado, in winter, or possibly in upstate Montana or Minnesota, that's true. But at the same time, in the same year, at the same building, in another building, within another place, you're in another state, you're down in Florida, and it's February. The person walking in Denver walked in that building with coat, boots, snow all over the place. It's cold outside. They understand the season. But if I catch a flight, I'm the same person. And God forbid, man, let's just say my wife decided to say, baby, let's go to Hawaii. And we are in, shout out to you, Danny, DK, you already know who you are. We are in Honolulu down there, or Maui down there. Now, all we did, nothing changed about me, but except my location. Giving something to y'all now. You know, shout out and everything, man, to one of the greatest teachers and everything, man, that I know. I got Pastor Randy. He says, wherever you go, there you are. Some people don't even understand that. Like, no matter whether you fly here, you're flying overseas, you're flying and everything anywhere around, wherever you go, there you are. So will be the problems that you actually had in this state, if they were mentally and eternally or financially, whatever that it is. When you get to that state or that country or that region, they're going to be there too. Wherever you go, there you are. Only thing difference is when I get to Hawaii And I walk inside of that studio thinking that it's the same scene that is set up. Hey, this looks the same. But I didn't look at the outside. When I walked in, I'm walking in 80-degree weather, 85-degree weather, with sweating coming in with a pair of shorts and flip-flops and a t-shirt on. I'm like, oh my God. So why? This is feeling great. Same season. Same time of the year. Looks like the same thing, different season conditions. You have to understand what season you really are in, what location you really are in, even though the scenery around you looks like it hasn't changed. I promise you this. If you understand that, you will become one of the greatest masters at chess this year than you did the year before. You like Lambo, some of y'all have been saying it out of your mouth. Because remember, I told you, the only story that you believe is the story that you're telling yourself. Some of you are saying to yourself, Lambo, nothing has changed about my situation. I'm still jacked up like I was just a month ago, and I was a few months ago, and I was last year, and I was the year before. You're saying that to yourself. You keep repeating that story out of your mouth, saying to yourself, nothing is ever going to change. But can I tell y'all something? Just as I sat with one of those great YouTubers today that was supposed to be only a 20, 30 minute, and it went into 3 hours. And we went into comparing and contrasting, right? Where I started, where I seen him when I first started YouTube and watching. I remember watching him on the bus. Let me back this up. Years ago, watching him on the bus, sending out little certain stuff to people like, man, yeah, you can run this, you can run this, you can run this. So while I'm driving, I'm listening like, man, this cat, he's something else, man. This cat, right? Because I was already conditioning to one day when Lambo Drew was going to have a seat in front of you. The value of what I had was going to match the value of what you've been putting into. I promise y'all something. There's something about it when you are perfecting greatness. I'm not out here perfecting how to go ahead, man, and how to you get over on people and try to manipulate people and try to, shortchange people and just downplay people. That's not the energy that Lambo brings. And that's not the energy that this show brings. We're not out here to cut you down. We're out here to help build you up, to help push you and show you that you're going to make it, and show you that you're going to be a champion, and show you that there is something greater on the inside of you when you don't even feel that yourself. When you wake up in the morning and you already thinking about your problems, then you're actually thinking about your promise. I've been there. I understand what sleepless nights look like because of stress. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. It actually hurts you more than it can help you. So when it's my turn, I didn't decide to get out there, and this is the truth, and to beg to go sit at somebody's table. Oh, y'all got to get me in. I'm Lambo. Y'all got to get me in. They don't know who you are. What value are you bringing inside of you? What value when people see you? They see you as straight value of somebody that can help, and somebody that can bridge, and somebody that can do some amazing things to really help people genuinely, and not just trying to help your own pockets. I'm going to give you a book. I'm glad y'all on here. This is what Lambo does. I'm glad y'all on here, right? Here we go. I'm going to give you a book. I want you to go to read, right? This is good. This is good. Here we go. I want y'all to go read it if y'all can get a chance to. This man, I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. This is going to bless your life. It's going to really help change your life. You ready? Let me see if I can pull this up here. If you guys can get this. I really want to help you. This is a true story. This is one of the best books you can actually go on ahead and get. Here we go. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. I want to get this right one. Because a lot of people, man, they will, sad to say, they turn around, man, and they don't get it. Here we go. About to bless you. Here we go. This is it right here. All right. Let me know. I'm on here. Here we go. Don't hurt him, Lambo. I'm going to try not to. Y'all need to go get this book right here. And it's called The Science of Success. The Market-Based Management Built the World's Largest Private Company by Charles Koch. People don't even know who that is, man. People don't even know who that is. If I ask you, man, who is Charles Koch, you wouldn't even probably know who that is. But for those who studied, this is where we're at now. This is where I'm trying to bring you into that. If you're studying greatness, like you're looking at Kobe over my shoulder, right? If you're studying greatness, you understand who this is and what this is. You understand? You understand me, what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not just I'm trying to get something to you. The science of success. I'm trying to get something to you. I'm not trying to go ahead and downplay you. I'm trying to get something to you because I want you to see what happens when you're actually inputting in the right information. This book, go get this book. Last name Koch. If you have never got that book, please go get this book. Please go Google him up, first of all. Some of y'all don't even know who he is, right? Don't even know who the Koch brothers is, who Charles and David and all the rest of the Koch brothers. You don't know that family. When you look them up, you will find the last name. I'm giving y'all game right now. Lambo really wants to really give y'all game. When you look them up, you're going to be like, oh, this ain't just another book. No. This ain't just another book. This ain't just another show. Your life is just not another day. This is just not another year. This is just not another month. You got to get that in your system. This is just not another you existing. Look like it's going through the same scene, and you're not going to have any victory. You're not going to have any wins. You're not going to be actually leveling up this year. This ain't that. This is not that. I told y'all this year in 2024, you win big. And you thought that Lambo was lying to you. But I have to show you how to change the inside first so you can change your outside next. The thing about it is that most people are expecting a result on the outside first without changing anything on the inside. And then you're expecting that when the inside does not match up to the outside, it's not your season, or something's not right, or it's just not going to happen. That is a lie. And you need to have ownership on that lie. You need to go ahead and sign your name on that lie and say, you know what? Yeah, Lambo, this is my lie. I've been believing my lie. I've been believing my lie. I've been believing this from the inside. And because I've been believing this from the inside, nothing is changing on my outside. I'm giving y'all some game because I want to see you at your next level. I want to see you there. But see, you have to prepare yourself for your next level. Because when you get there, you don't want to embarrass yourself. See, the thing about Lambo, this is the guy I can show y'all, because this is Lambo talking to y'all, right? I can show y'all. When Lambo goes to his wallet, I actually have a piece of paper inside of my wallet. It's a true story. Inside my wallet, there's a piece of paper, right? Where are you at? I know you're in there somewhere. Where are you at? Boom. Piece of paper right here. It's a list. And I want y'all to do this. I'm trying to tell you, I did this for years. Ask my wife. I did this for years. Write out what you are inside of your wallet. Write out what you are. Write out your number inside your wallet and leave it there. What number do you want? What do you call yourself? Why? Because you're constantly going to be going inside of this wallet, paying your bills, putting money in, making money. All of your credit cards, debit cards, and everything else is inside this wallet. You're constantly going to be going inside your wallet. It's the very vital of how you conduct business inside what you do with your finances. This is the make or break deal. Straight up. This is the make or break deal. Whether you can go to the next level and whether you can handle the next level. Because see, not everybody that goes there stays there. There's a lot of people, and Kobe could tell you, man, over my shoulder. Kobe can tell you this over my shoulder. Kobe will say, there's a lot of people who made it to the NBA, but when they got on my team, I looked at them and asked, why in the world should I pass them the ball? Why in the world should I pass them the ball? They didn't put the work in. When I'm giving you books like this, and I say, man, go look up the author. Go look up the family. Go look up the history. Go look up. This is the talk that I'm talking about. Some of y'all are stuck saying to yourself, and this is the God honest truth, oh, I want to be a six-figure earner. Six figures is the most selfish thing that I could ever ask for when I have you guys in front of me. Six figures is the most selfish thing I can ever ask for. There's too much work for me to do for you guys and places to show you that you can go and things that you can do that will go ahead and blow your mind. Because that is what I'm at. That's the level. That's the frequency. That's the level where we're at. It's not that you understand that your life is just not existing just to exist, just to make it through another day. So when today, and I told you this is, if I begin to start telling you this note, put this in what you at, whatever that number is, put it in where you at, keep it there, keep it there. Call yourself, if you're going to call yourself a multi-millionaire or a billionaire or a quadrillionaire or a trillionaire, if you're going to call yourself that, put it in a thing that you're going to see every day. Put it in a thing that keeps most of the people up at night. Put it in the thing that if you understand that this right here has value in your life in making the decisions and allowing you to live the lifestyle that you are living, put it in there and watch what happens. I'm telling you what I know. In one of the other corners of this wallet, I'm keeping it real with you. Lambo's keeping it real with you. I have a list of questions to ask if you ever in the presence of the most successful people. Study your list. Pull your list out. My wife can tell you this. I'm not lying. Pull your list out. Study your list. Because see, what you don't understand is that you're gonna get yourself in there. You're gonna get yourself into those rooms. And you have to be ready when you get into those rooms. And when you get into those tables. And when you get into those places where you didn't think that you deserve. My list is already in here. I will be able to pull this list out to show you this list. This list all the way down in here, golly. List shows you everything. List shows you the whole nine. It shows you who you are. Golly, I gotta go. I didn't think that list was that far down. But that list is in here. Golly. I got so much stuff in here, man, it's not even funny. And my wallet is not even cluttered. It's as nice and neat as you can possibly be. But it's so far stuck down in there, man, I got to go dig it out. I'm not even going to go have time to go dig this out. But I can tell you what's on my list. I know it. I memorized. I memorized my list. Stop sharing this. I memorized my list. I know what my list looks like. My list looks like, and I have been in the rooms and I've talked to some amazing people like you. You guys don't even understand. But I've been in here. And when I got down in there, I didn't say the most stupid things. I used the value of their time. I used the value of when I got there, right? I didn't go on ahead and I just keep a hush mouth. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure. True story. Lambo can talk this, right? It doesn't even matter. So we get down. I'm in Vegas one time, right? And I'm with my brother-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law, man. And we go into this place and stuff like that, man. And they says, hey, earlier that day, I actually wind up going to the camp, going to see some other stuff, meeting some family members of some amazing people. I get down there and stuff like that, man. And they say, yo, you made it to this place. I'm taking pictures around the place. Like me and my brother-in-law, we taking pictures around everything, man, and excited, right? Because of the person who was there in Vegas. I mean, if I'm talking to Vegas, you kind of know who I'm talking about, right? So that's earlier that day. We're taking pictures and meeting family and everything else. By that night, I was getting ready to go ahead and we're getting ready to turn in. And then my brother-in-law says, hey, man, look, let's go to this one last place. That's my little bro. Let's go to this one last place, right? I said, well, come on, let's go. So we get there to the place. And while we're there up front, right, the lady says, oh, by the way, such and such is going to be in here. And I look to the left, I look to my right. I say, man, are you kidding me? I said, yeah, he's in here. My brother-in-law looks at me. He said, and all of a sudden, I'm sitting there looking at his face, right? And I'm laughing, right? That's just Lambo still driving buses and everything else, right? So he looks at me, right? And he says, do you think, I said, man, look, come on, man, look, let's go. I'm not even worried about that. We walk into the place, we go take a seat. And sure enough, we pan across the room. And we look over. And my brother-in-law, shout out to my little bro, starts hyperventilating. And over there to the right, in a section, was Floyd Mayweather, right? Money Mayweather. And he's in there. Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather. And I'm laughing, right? And I said, man, chill out, calm down, brother. You all right, man? You good? And we're seeing the story, right? And I remember as we're sitting down talking, Floyd comes up to us. He comes out, shakes our hand. My brother-in-law at that point, I thought he was getting ready to pass out. I said, man, I just seen the female almost come out of my little brother-in-law. Like, Floyd Money Mayweather. I said, you gonna be all right, boy? Slap out of it. You know, I want to hit him a couple times. Slap out of it. You all right? He comes over and he shakes his hand. He said, man, look, you guys are having a great time. He said, man, we're having a great time. And at that point, Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd Money Mayweather, calm down. Calm down. And I'm laughing because we get to start talking. I say, hey, man, you know, I got a chance to meet your uncle, Raj and all of them, as well as, man, your family members and stuff like that, man, at the boxing gym that we were at in Vegas, right? And we met them earlier and just had an amazing time, man, with them. Very cool, kicked it with them, had a good time. He said, really, man? He said, well, actually, you're supposed to be coming in here tonight and stuff like that. I said, oh, really? I said, well, man, you know what? Tell you what, we're going to definitely go ahead and wait till he comes in. Now, I'm talking like I'm talking to you guys. My brother, little brother, he's sitting there hyperventilating. He's fanned out, all the way fanned out, right, at this point, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I say, man, listen, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for, you know, you coming over, just having a few words, brother. This means everything for me. This means everything, man, for, for my little brother, as you see. And my little brother at that point, he just about done lost it. He's peaking at that point. He's sitting in the seat. All right, Floyd. All right, man. I say, man, this is hilarious at this point. And he says, man, listen, I'm getting ready to go on ahead, man. Let's move. I'll be right over here. You guys, oh, man, Floyd, have a great night, man. We'll talk. In that moment, you've seen two people, and it's the truth. You've seen people who, you know, dude, I've talked to so many people, it's not even funny, you know, where we're able to handle that moment respectfully. Let's have a conversation. And the person is, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my God. Two type of people. What happens is when your moment comes, and it will come, how will you react? You don't fan out like that? That's cool on you. I'm just saying. There ain't too many people, even me, seeing Kobe. I'm in here, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm about to pass out. No. Man, hey, I'm going to come dap you up. I want to appreciate you. I'm going to give you your flowers. I'm going to show you some love. Because this is what we're here for. This is what we're here to do. When we be backstage, and my wife can tell you, man, and she's been in some and met some amazing people, man. And my wife can tell you, man, we going backstage, man, and my wife will be joking. I say, oh, man, you know, you got my wife and everything, man. And my wife is like, nah, that ain't me. That was all him. He's out there telling lies to you. That's all. And we're laughing because you're able to talk to people normally. Like you got some sense. And laugh and joke. Have a good time. Don't get yourself out of character because of the moment. You're bigger than that. You are bigger than that. So when you start seeing some of what you would call the great ones, or the ones who's actually putting in the work, who are doing some amazing things and they're great in their craft, don't you flip out. I'm telling you this right now. Don't you flip out. Because that's where you are destined to be. You know, I was on the phone with Big Anthony Deloach, man, last week. I was telling Anthony, I said, hey, man, Dude, that's, such and such person and stuff like that. And Anthony was like, yeah, Lambo, I know them, such and such like this. And I said, man, this is beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. It was a beautiful moment, man. This is just last week. And he said, yeah, I know them too. He said, yeah, I could make a phone call. I was on. So I said, oh, man, that's what's up. But we're laughing because in the same sense of he's saying this and I'm saying, yeah, I know these people. He's saying, I know these. And I'm laughing. I'm like, dude, this doesn't even make any sense that you are. Sometimes people are one connection away from people meeting some people they would love to meet. And that is because they focused on their craft. They're focused on helping people and being great and being dominant in the area, man, of their life. And all of a sudden, that relationship was built because their level of expectation and vibration rose to a whole nother level. When you do that, I'm saying this to you guys right now. When you raise your level of expectation and really getting it out the dirt and really sitting in there, man, honing in on your craft, work on that business. Work on that craft. Do what you need to do because you don't understand. You are already sitting in seats that you deserve. You are already sitting and walking in places that you rightfully deserve. You are not over here in this life thinking that you are supposed to be playing patty cake with your destiny. No, you're supposed to be dominating every area of your life. Each day you wake up, I'm taking charge of my life. I'm not letting life take charge of me. I'm getting stronger and stronger each and every day in each and every way. These are affirmations you should be saying to yourself in making sure you continuously put yourself into that place because you deserve it. See, the thing about it is that Tank made a song, and I know Darrell, my wife, if you guys have seen it on Instagram and everything, Tank's just amazing guy, right? And he made a song called Maybe I Deserve. And he goes into singing, Maybe I Deserve, because the way he has been treating his woman. Now it's time for his woman to start getting out there. And if you know the words to the song, and her to start entertaining a friend. And he can't like it. He don't understand it. It just doesn't go over well. That's the same way it's like for you, right? When you're seeing the person that is driving your vehicle, living in your house, living in your place, having your lifestyle, being the lifestyle that you have always dreamed and created within inside of you, that God has shown you, everybody else is living it, and you're sitting out, man, looking at it, and you become the bitter Betty or the pitiful Peter because you're upset. Everybody's living a lifestyle you should be living. But what it is that they kept going and you stopped. You didn't put the work in. So now you start being like that over jealous. Well, maybe I deserve this because of this, and I didn't have these breaks, and I didn't have all of these people helping, and nobody came to save me. And you're giving yourself all these excuses without you actually saying, I put the blame on me. I deserve this because I gave up. Because I kept seeking after everything else rather than seeking after what I was supposed to be seeking after for myself. And I get it. You get distracted between social media and family and friends and everybody else, man, parading all of this flashiness in front of your face. Can I say something to you today? Don't be concerned about what they flash before your face. Be concerned about where your feet touch today. What are your hands touching? What are your feet touching? What outcome are you making? Because that is going to tell you the story. Are you traveling in the right direction? Are you using the gifts that God has blessed you with? Or are you waiting for somebody to come save you? Can I say something? There was a song back in the day say, don't save them. She don't want to be saved. I'm going to say something to y'all right now. Some of y'all don't want to be saved. So you got to go make your own rescue boat. You got to be the one to go save people. That's what real generals do. So real leaders do. You step up in the face of adversity when things are not going right. You go and tackle on the problems because you have the answers and solutions with you. Those are the people who you will see continually keep excelling to another level because they're thinking outside of the box. I'm telling you what I know. This wavelength will blow your mind what you can do. This wavelength will blow your mind. I'm telling you what I know. It will blow your mind. Catch the right wavelength that God has put you in with some other people around you and watch what happens. Watch how y'all connect. Watch how y'all like, man, I don't know what it is about this person, but I connect with them so well and everything. And then everybody else with the dumb stuff and the foolishness and the stuff that's really out here, man, holding people back. You're like, I can't really get with that because you're not supposed to get with that. You are not supposed to be entertaining your life with foolishness. And you got work to do. You're supposed to be out here helping people. And I promise you this. Some of you want to be successful. And I talked about this even on the broadcast Tuesday night. You want to be successful? Start solving problems. Start solving problems. I'm telling y'all what I know. Not just that. I'm going to give something to y'all right now that's going to be really helpful for y'all. You don't want to invest in you and in the relationships you truly need. You want the relationships that you need just to come your way and sit down on your lap. I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I'm straight up. When you really are having your zone, it's going to take you straight up to actually do some work and go talk and meet people and do business with people and make strengths together with people. That's what this is about. You really want to be successful? Look at the problems people solve. That's how they're based. You're compensated based on your ability to solve a problem. I tell you this all the time. Doctors solve medical problems. Dentists solve teeth problems. Lawyers solve legal problems. What problem are you solving? You are based on compensation in your life off of the ability to solve problems. Can I say this to you right now? I want you to have this Mamba mentality that Kobe has definitely went on ahead and impacted a lot of us with. This working on your craft and not even making any excuses and getting in the gym when you're not getting the accolades or your flowers amongst people. Can I say something to you right now? Waiting on people giving you flowers. It's like waiting on a paint to dry in the middle of an ocean. You waiting on that paint to dry in the middle of that ocean? Keep waiting. Lambo will be right here. Tell me how that's working out for you. Oh, the paint is going to dry. I'm looking for it. You looking with binoculars all the way out there. It's about 20 miles out away from the shore. I don't know if the paint is dry yet, Lambo. Go jump in the middle of that water. Let me know if that paint dried yet. You have to be consistent with what you're consistent with. You're consistent at being a trader. You have to be consistent in trading. It's consistent at encouraging people. You have to be consistent at encouraging people. If you're consistent at having a strategy so people can go on ahead and maneuver in life, be consistent at that. If you're consistent at problem solving or clerical work or legal work or medical work, whatever you are consistent in, your talents is there to make sure you're consistent. Stay consistent. Your reward will pay off in time. Each of us is compensated based off of the problems that we're willing to solve. So if you want somebody to feel sorry for you because of the problems that you are not solving, look in the mirror at yourself and point the finger and own up to your excuse. Sign your John Hancock on it. Make sure that you own it. Show it to everybody. Hey, it's my excuse. I signed my John Hancock on it. Want everybody to see. Because that's all it's good for. Has no validity to it. The ones who become great, the ones who become GOAT, the ones who become the best, the ones who are compensated the most, the ones who are out there really pushing the needle and changing lives and changing the world, all have one thing in common. They're consistent and they're persistent, and they keep staging themselves and setting levels and bars and targets. What's your target? What's your goal? What do you want your life to be? What do you want your next month to look like, or your next 6 months to look like, or the end of your year to look like, or your next year to look like? What do you want it to look like? Listen, I'm just Lambo. I'm just a person that decided to start a program after watching some of the same people I turned around and had a 3-hour meeting with today with on camera, and said to myself, one day I'm going to have a conversation. One day I'll be at that level. One day I could possibly sit at that table, but I got to go put the work in. And when I wanted to shut the lights off, look at this. You shut this light off. Boom. Shut this light off. Boom. We got lights over here, lights all over here. And you shut all these lights off. Boom. When I wanted to shut the lights off, and I wanted to just shut the camera off, look at this. When I wanted to shut it all off, it was you guys that kept me going. I was focused. I was driven. Some say, man, I was possessed, because I was looking for you guys, because I knew I needed to be the voice to you guys so that you can go help so many more people. Did it feel good? No. A lot of times it felt like I was wasting my time. Nobody's going to listen to me. My content is different than most people out here. Most people out here are masters in short content. Lambo loves long format. It's my content. Will this have people that are watching? Well, first started out, it was 4 people. Coming up now, man, we're almost at 26,000 strong. When I look at you guys, it is you that continuously kept pushing me. It was Kobe over my shoulder to have this Mamba mentality, to not stop, to in the face of adversity, to keep looking and keep searching and researching. And people didn't know, like, man, how much it actually takes to actually put this into your craft so that you can produce quality content each and every single time. Do you understand the consistency when it comes to that? That's called being locked in. When you're locked in, you have a different level to continuously to keep elevating to, because people depend on you when you're locked in so that they can lock themselves in, so that they can go back and do what they need to do because they have so much responsibility over their head. And because you're locked in, you're able to help them out. You're able to bring them into another level. You're able to have them push past the pain and push past the hurt and push past the people dog biting them and talking about them and literally just dogging them out and crucifying them to the cross. You're able to help those people when they're at the lowest, when they're at that place when they can't find a map to actually see a way out. Lambo's been there. Not seeing any light at the end of your tunnel, been there. Then I look back over my shoulder. I say, Kobe, you been there? You know what Kobe tells me? Look at my story. Check my receipts. I've been there. I've been there when the NBA gave up on me. I've been there when he was battling one of the biggest legal cases of his life, that they stripped all the endorsements from him. He'd been there when teammates walked out on him after winning championships. He'd been there when coaches didn't think that he would even be developed. Most people don't know this about Kobe. About to give y'all a fun fact. You ready? How many games did Kobe play in the first 2 years of basketball? How many minutes did he average? Fun fact. Anybody out there? I would love for y'all to answer. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Come on now. I want to see it. Put it in the comments. This is going to be good. They may not even know. They may not even know. Can I tell y'all what he did? Seven points. 1 rebound. 1 assist. 71 games. 7 points. Whoa, Kobe, you had 60 points on your final game. We got the 60-point plaque here. Your final game in 20 years of playing in the league. You mean to tell me you was one of the highest recruited recruits coming out in college from high school, actually from high school to pro. And you mean to tell me they gave you 7 points? You were averaging 7 points. You did all of that work for 7 points, possibly almost 2 rebounds, and 1 assist a game? Come on, man. That's what they actually went on ahead. And they drafted that. The next year, it didn't even get any better. It's the same thing. He had similar stats the very next year. He started going up. Now he started averaging double of that. He started averaging 15 points. It's like, oh my gosh, what changed? What changed. How did he start averaging 15 points? How did he start averaging 3 rebounds? How did he start averaging two points? Whoa, 2 assists. Whoa. How did everything start doubling? He kept putting in the work, even though he wasn't getting his shine or his flowers at the time. And then his third year, like clockwork, person got hurt. Person got hurt. Person got hurt. When they seen that person got hurt, that was it. The coach at the time didn't really like Kobe. A lot of people don't know this. Too much attention. Really didn't like Kobe. He turned around and had to start Kobe. And do you remember what happened in 99 to 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003? He won 3 back-to-back championships. First few years, 7 points, 15 points, 13 points. Not much. But when he got free and got out of that gate, because he was waiting for his moment, he won 3 championships in a row. What moment are you waiting for? When you get in that moment. And shout out to Murph. Murph says something that, shout out to you, Charles A. Murph. And he said something that was so key. When he was on the show, Murph said, man, that your talents, and I want you to put it in there in the comments, Murph, if you get it, James. He said your talents went before the place that you were not groomed for, or you were not ready for, right? The talents brought you into the place that you were not groomed for, you were not ready for. Paraphrasing, right? The most powerful thing that most people don't know. Sometimes you can get there, right? Into that place. And I'm going to get down in the comments wherever you put it in, Murph. You can get into that place where all of a sudden it's time for you to finally make your grand entrance. What happens? You fall flat on your face because you were not ready for it. I don't want to be a community like that. I don't want to be able to say you tuned into the Leverage Show and Lambo was not challenging you. Neither the people who were coming on the Leverage Show challenging you each and every single week. Like in your face challenging you. Saying, you know what? We're here to make sure you get what you need so you can continuously to go to the next level. My job is very difficult each and every single time I get on this broadcast to look you in your eye and get you out of yourself. Because when you are in yourself, straight up, you can actually be your worst enemy. My job is to continuously to keep putting pressure on you so you can become the best you can possibly be. And be able to go ahead and at the end of the day, just like Kobe, say that I've left it all on the floor. As in my guy James would say, I put all I had into it. I want you to put all you have into it. I want you to put everything you possibly can do into making sure that your tomorrow does not look like your yesterday. It looks just a little bit better, a little bit more polished, a little bit more finished, more improvement than you did on your yesterday, your last week, your last month, your last year, and your years before. Because you have greatness out of the front of you. All right, you guys, I got to get into the comments now. Thank you for that, man. Just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Show you guys some serious love, man. Let's see who's in the comments tonight. LA Law is in the building. Shout out to you. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone is well. Yes, we are, LA Law. Thank you for that, man. You already know. My guy, C.A. Murph, I knew he had to be in the building. Shout out to you in the building. Let's go. You already know, man, Murph. We are making it happen. What's up, Lever Show? So if Murph is on here now, he should have definitely have that comment, man, at the end, man. So hopefully, man, I know it should be there. What's up, Lever Show family, man? Murph, we out here getting it, brother. Doing what we do best, man. Appreciate you, man. LA Law showing love, man. To Murph, good to see him in the building, man. Blue Sky showing love to LA Law. Loving to see that in the building, man. LA Law showing love, man, to Blue Sky, man. I love that. Murph, Blue Sky showing love to Murph. Let's go, man. My baby is in the building, man. My wonderful wifey. Hello, hello. Queen Johnson showing love to each and every single one of y'all. Loving to see that. Blue Sky already showing love, man, to Queen Johnson in the building. Blue Sky showing love with those purple and yellow hearts. Y'all already know what it is. You see Kobe over the shoulder, man. It ain't no secret what it is. Kobe is over the shoulder. He's getting it in, man, because it's Mamba Day. Appreciate you for that, Blue Sky. My guy, Elton Potts. Hello, man. Love to Blue Sky. L.A. Murph. Hey, Murph. Love you, too. Shout out to you, my guy, Big Potts. Thank you for being in the building, man. I mean, he came back, man. Shout out to him last week when the broadcast was going off, man. We didn't get a chance to say happy birthday to his son, who was actually watching. I think the broadcast wound up going off and it got filtered in, man, at the end. But big happy birthday, man, to my guy, Potts, his son, man. I truly appreciate you, man. You got to definitely put his name in the chats if you can, because I want to give him a special shout out, man. Definitely for doing this thing, man. Truly appreciate everything that you do, Big Potts. You already know, man, what time it is, man. Let's get it up and let's rock, man. Fro is in the building, man. Shout out to you, Fro, man. Thank you for this, man, Fro. LA Law showing love to Mrs. Johnson. Good to see you. You already know. Blue Sky showing love to Potts. Definitely welcome, man, my guy, Potts, man. LA Law showing sending love back to you. I love to see that, man. LA Law showing love to Fro. You already know. Blue Sky showing love to Fro. Let's go, man. 3-hour tour. Yes, 3 hours. 3 hours today. And I got to say this to you. 3 hours today with multi-million dollars worth of game and plays ready to run, ready to go. Multi-million dollar plays ready to go. I mean, and I had to laugh. I had to back up because when I have certain people, right, they're dependent on Lambo to make sure that Lambo is out there doing what he needs to do, right? But they're dependent on me just as I'm dependent on them. And I said, man, you know, could this be? Yeah, could this be? So it's funny because we got to talking. See, this is how when you change and you understand that when you're growing in this space, right? Doesn't mean no matter what I did in business or even outside of this, has nothing to do with that, right? Well, it did have a little bit to do with that. And I tell you why, right? Because me being an expert in business and doing what I do well in that, when we had a conversation in this, or just a normal, genuine conversation, nothing to try to just pull, just a genuine, that's when time, you can take this time, went out the window. Boom. Here we go. You guys ever understand, man, you get around some greats, even like Lambo. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. Most of the time, my average time with a client is anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. That's it. That's all you're gonna get with me. You get an hour with me, it's because I've made enough time to actually get your situation that needs to be taken care of, and I cut time from here and cut time from there to at least give you an hour, right? You get 2 hours, man, you might as well go ahead out the window, man. 2 to 3 hours that is business related, you might as well go ahead and get on out the window, man, because it's got to be your day. It's got to be getting ready to be raining out the gold pots, the pots of gold and stuff like that, right? And today I got to talk about what I was going to be doing, bringing the mentorships back, right? And I was telling people about that. People's like, man, Lambo, are you really bringing them back? I say, yeah, I am. I'm going to bring them back, but I'm only bringing back 3 mentorships, right? Either they're going to be in the $7,000 mentorship, $25,000 mentorship, or the $100,000 mentorship. That's it. The 7,000, the 25,000, or the $100,000 mentorship. That was it. That was the only mentorships Lambo will be bringing back, and each one is scaled to take it to the next level tremendously. I mean, just insane, right? And I laugh because what we were talking today, we were talking similar of, hey, this is what we can do. Do you know, man, let me give y'all some game, man, that flabbergasted Lambo today. Lambo had to take a back seat on this one because when you have a person, man, continuously to giving you knowledge. Now, there's other areas that he was sitting there blown away with, and he's like, oh my God, Lambo, I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to rock with you. Amazing. But when I sat down and got to listen to him, I mean, it's like two juggernauts being in a room, right? And you're going back and forth. That conversation could have went on, man. I'm not lying to you, for probably days, if not weeks, because of the information back to back. I mean, just spitting it out. That's nothing. And this was a minute fraction today. And one of the plays, man, that I got from him that I was blown away, I never even know existed, that for some of you who really want some real investing, now this is the part that shocked me because I know what the level of what he deals with, and I was shocked with investing, right? There is a level of investing, right? The right investing, right? That you can get to with the banks, the actual banks, the actual control house mortgage notes, right? That really have the actual house mortgage notes. And you actually buy in to the mortgage notes and make a percentage every month, cut check from the bank. Do you know that? Do you know that if I wanted to purchase your note that you have, right? That or purchase or get paid off of your business note that you are making payments on your loan, I can go sit down here, negotiate a contract, and go make an APR. So say the APR, the bank is charging you 15% APR. This is a true story. Man, it's this floored Lambo because I had never seen this happen. I'd never seen this happen until he broke it down today, and I was shocked. I didn't even know nothing like this existed. If you're having a 10 or 13 or 15% APR, right? Your APR for your loan is 15%. Do you know each and every single month that you go and pay your loan at 15%? I can go ahead and purchase the right to your loan and get your APR that you are paying each month on your note, and it comes directly to my bank account. This is some serious game. This is some serious game that I'm telling you right now. Banks, and Lambo just had to take a humble seat today because I was shocked. Like I said, you in a, what do you do? Yeah, like I said, we're already playing in the space where we're already playing with millions in this space. So you understand, we're being exposed to different things. The relationships that he's exposed to and the knowledge he's exposed to may be different because Lambo's in these areas. I'm in my lane. He's in his lane. And I had to be shocked because I'm blown away over you being able to go out there and not just that, go look at a person's personal file. Like you're able to see their credit, see their scores, see like where they live, what they do, their full network. It blew my mind. Blew my mind. Like you're able to see everything about the individual. So like, and I'm sitting in here like, oh my God, this is almost kind of scary too, because you're like, wow, they got people out there that can do that with my loan that I didn't sign up with. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you what I know. I was blown away seeing that because it's different of when a Med Hazel came on here. Med Hazel was talking about performing notes, non-performing notes. You guys blew that out the water. Make sure you guys go back and check that video out because it was amazing, right? And he was talking about that. And he was like, yeah, Lambo, I control the notes, I control this, I control that. And then I said, okay, that's cool. He said, but now, Lambo, what if I can show you how to gain the APR from that every month? I said, brother, you mean controlling the notes and making extra money? He said, no, no, no. He said, no. What if I tell you that consumers can, when they sign their John Hancock to a loan, we have all their information, where they live, their statements, all their network assets right to that particular loan. And that same percentage that they signed their wet signature on, you can actually get that each and every single month. Every time they make that payment, you make a payment. You get paid. So if the bank is getting 10%, 12%, 15%, you get that every month. You can purchase that outright. I said, whoa. Purchasing APR from a bank? Let Lambo sitting in here like this. GOAT status. What are you doing? So now, instantly, that put in my head that there are some plays where you can go make 10% guaranteed a month, 12%, 15% guaranteed a month. That ain't none of this hickabilly fast cash stuff. People losing money. Stuff is just going left field. Because you're actually going to purchase the APR percentage of that loan and getting paid off of it. Crazy. Minimum to start was $50,000, by the way. This that talk, y'all. I want y'all to think about that. I want y'all to just sit down and just think about that. Just think about a person who has a, let's just say, 800 credit score. You see their net worth is $1.3 million or whatever the case may be, or let's say $5 million or whatever. I mean, everything is with there. Like they have everything. Everything is right there. I mean, you see everything back door. I was shocked. Never seen anything like that in my life. I ran across a lot of stuff. It's Lambo. I mean, I ran across a lot of stuff. I've never ever seen you could purchase somebody's APR and that be your APR that you get. That's your percentage. They make their payment, you get paid off of their payment. And your money is, now this stuff is, again, private, confidential, but you on the level show. Hey, I can only give it to you. I ain't saying no names or anything else like that. And you got to be invitation only to get back there to do it. But shock the heck out of me. I say, man, so a person could go park $100,000 in there safely. And every month, no, for a guarantee, say they're at 10%, they're getting $10,000 directly to their bank account. Not including if they actually brought other people in. I'm not even going to go there, y'all. So when millionaires want to go say, hey, man, I got $1 million. I want to park towards this. You can go park $1 million safely. And every money guaranteed every month make 10, 12, 15%, whatever the APR rate is. Every month. Every month. So now you're making $150,000 a month. So you're making 100, 120, 150,000 a month. Guaranteed. Cash money to your bank account. Boom, here you go. Didn't even think that would even exist. It's out there. We talk about levels. We talk about levels. Thank you, Blue Sky. Appreciate you. Happy Thankful Thursday. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to because I seen some other numbers that was in there that was, I mean, some of these people had 5, 10, $20 million parked, making 10, 15, 20% a month, guaranteed. Blown away, blown away. Be surprised what happens. Money showing love. Hello, Money. Shout out to you in the building. Thank you, Blue Sky, man. Laughing at Potts. Yeah, 3-hour tour, man. It definitely was something, man. But and that's just one of the small things. I can't even go to the other bigger stuff. You think that's something, you be like, oh, Lambo, it's time to run out the back door at this point, man. A Blue Sky showing money and stuff like that, man. Some love it. Blue Sky say, yes, hit that thumbs up when you come into the building, man. Thank you, man, so much for that. Truly appreciate you guys, man. Cutie Potato for Life say, Lambo family, yes, let's go. You already know what time it is, Lambo family. Thank you, Cutie Potato for Life, being in there. Goats attract goats. Lambo, you are a genuine goat in your arena. You will see you have a lot of leaders around you that you haven't truly seen you, will have your back and support you. Man, I appreciate you for that, Big Elk. Man, you don't even know how much that means to me, man, because that is facts, man. And if you guys have never seen it, like I study goats and greats and people like I study that stuff. If you guys have ever seen, I think it's called One Night Only on Netflix, which is the Heal the World special with Lionel Richie, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Quincy Jones, and some of the greats. You got to go watch it. If you got to go watch it. And I looked at that, like I studied that over there, man. I'm sitting there like I'm studying, like this is how Lambo does, like that. I don't get entertained with the dumb stuff, man. You can miss me with all of that stupid stuff. And hey, Lambo, you want to go watch this? Nah, I ain't got time for that. But I'm studying the greats and what they did and how they were. I did not know, and this is the true story, right? And I don't want to ruin it for anybody. If anybody wants to go on Netflix and go watch that documentary, right? What Michael Jackson, when they were doing We Are the World, We Are the Children, and all that. And they made that song, We Are the World. Michael Jackson never showed up to the awards that night, right? I was shocked. I said, man, I thought for sure that when they were getting everybody together for that night, because they actually left the awards to go perform We Are the World in one building at AMR Records, Michael Jackson was never there. Prince was there. Prince cleared up all the awards that night, right? Michael Jackson was at the studio with just Quincy Jones and some other producers who were already there. And he was in there getting it in. He was already there before they got there, just in there, just getting it. Just getting it. Michael putting it in. Like, forget these studios, forget these flowers, forget these awards. I'm in the gym like Kobe. I'm in the gym. I'm getting this in because this is going to be big. It's going to be huge. That struck out to me the most about Michael. And, you know, there's certain things in the documentary I want going ahead and ruin for you guys. You guys got to go back. Guys got to go watch it. That Netflix special is amazing. I'm telling you what I know, man. It's out there. Go look it up, man. It's really good, man. And I'm telling you what, that I never look at anything like that or the same. And at the end of the night, I will say this. Diana Ross was crying. It was that morning time. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. She's crying. And she looks around and she says, I don't want this to end. I don't want this to end. You know, the old saying says and everything, man, dance with the ones that you came to the party with. I don't want this to end. Because they knew that there was never going to be another time. And she knew that. There would never be another time like this where we have all these greats in one room for one mankind, one humanity. And we're all singing for what had to go on and what we're dealing in Africa and talking about, you know, some of the harsh conditions that were over there. You guys got to go watch it. I mean, it was just amazing. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. This right here allows me to continuously to keep doing the things that I do to help you guys out, to help push you into that next level. When I see some of the greatest of people that were on that Netflix, if you guys got to go back and watch it, I mean, it was amazing. Cyndi Lauper. Do you guys, people who don't even know Cyndi Lauper, there was Bruce Springsteen, right? There was gosh, what am I got? Bob Dylan, right? There was Tina Turner. There was Diana Ross. I mean, there was just so many people, man. It was Ian freaking Singh, Harry Belafonte, Smokey Robinson. I mean, so many people in one room for that. And it blew my mind to be able to see this many people in one room for one goal, to help out mankind. Can I say something to you? This is the truth. When I read this, Elton, you know, I'm saying this and just to be able to comment off of this. The goats do attract goats. I appreciate you guys. I didn't label myself that. Lambo only labeled himself as a person to help. That's it. But every day, like when I'm telling you, I give it so much every day because I'm just like Diana Ross. Every day I wake up and I'm not lying to you. I mean, I wake up every day. I go to sleep late. I wake up later. And I wake up early. I go to sleep later, man. And I make sure, but I'm constantly always, my wife is like, man, he will be in the room just researching nonstop. I go spend time with my wife, my kids. My kids want to beat up on me on Mario Kart, right? And they want to enjoy themselves. Like, Dad, let's go have some dad time and stuff like that. And they want to kick my butt in the video games. And Dad don't know what the heck is going on because when I was coming up, you know, Lambo was playing, you know, Madden and everything else, man, and Sonic and more. Like, we had already had the stuff. The games now is just too technical now. And I was looking at them, I was like, and I'm laughing because there's people, they still have time right now to play video games. And I that shifted for me, right? When I really was in college and got with my wife. What do I need to play a video game for? I mean, this is life. I was in there pursuing my craft and pursuing what I was doing to become better. And as I'm in college, I'm making sure that I'm perfecting my craft and I'm reading. And then when I got into transportation, I'm still doing business outside of that. So I was perfecting both crafts while working, providing for the family, but still doing other things that I was constantly working on myself. So I would actually have an audience to be in front of. So I can really begin to move forward and continuously to help you move forward. So I didn't have time, no disrespect. If you out there playing games and you got time, I just don't have time. The people and everything, man, who come to me have real big issues that really, really, really concern them because they are managing major businesses or ready to start up a major business. And they need capital and they need strategies and they need leverage and they need partnerships and relationships. They need all of this stuff. So that's what Lambo continuously kept working on me for, because I knew that there would be a time when people need this and I need to be available and need to make sure that I'm on my A game so I can bring them the very best so that they can be their very best. Why are you not working on you? So when I read this statement like this, some days, man, I don't want my days to end. Like, man, I had a great day. I'm like Diana Ross. She was crying. The queen, she's like, I don't want this to end because every day I wake up with a new challenge. And I wake up, everybody's personal relationship and everybody's personal journey is different. But I wake up every day challenged. Man, I got to help somebody out today. I can't wait to look at my list and see exactly, man, who's on my calendar, who's on my schedule, to see who my appointments are for the day, to see who I'm meeting up with. A lot of the times, man, I may go and meet up with people personally who are in the States. And when people call me, they're saying, Lambo, we have this issue, we have this problem, right? And it's never a little small problem, right? And that's the thing I love about it. It's never a small problem. It's always a nice, huge problem, right? Which I've been built and I've actually made that stamina and that wisdom and those connections to be able to handle. And that's what we do best. That is what separates people from going to the next level and staying at the same level. I want you to continuously to keep going to the next level. So when people are trying to put your name into this form or this fashion and over here and over there, I can care less about that. Let me see the results. Remember, success has receipts. Let me see the results. Let me see that you're putting up the right numbers so you can go help people. That's what Lambo's about. So when people get with me, people say, man, he's one of the best because no, because I take time to study this. Like before I got to where I'm at and doing what I'm doing, I took time to continuously to keep pouring into myself and study. So when I got there, I don't look ashamed in front of you. I don't look ashamed in front of the people who are counting on me the most. See, we don't get real about the things that we should be real to in life until it's time for those things to get real in front of us. Then when it gets real and life gets real, we're all like, oh my gosh, here we go. But you kept playing. Don't play. This life, if you got family members, if you got friends, I don't care who there is, continuously to keep working on the craft. Because one day, they're going to get put to the test. And when they get put to the test, the last thing you want them to do is to be embarrassed because they wasn't ready. I know I don't try to raise my kids to be embarrassed, right? But I know as a parent, for me, my wife, and what we've instilled inside of our kid and the flow of this household, that when they get out there, you can only teach them what you're able to teach them. It's up to them at that point to make a decision to either carry the torch and shift so they can continuously move forward in the right direction. Some of y'all don't beat yourself up because people around you or things around you didn't work out the way that you wanted to. You have to trust that everything that you put inside of them or everything that you gave and you showed them will work out for their better. But you no longer are responsible for that load. So dry your eyes, dry your tears. Say, you know what, Lambo, I get it. You're speaking to me. Don't you fret yourself. You did what you needed to do. Now get out the way because you got more other stuff that you need to do. And that is more important. Let that take care of itself. Hi, Money. Cutie Potato for Life. Good to see you. Wow, that's amazing. Congrats. Thank you, LA Law. You already know. Elmpire says you have to be your own cheer squad and just accept it when people see you, but don't expect that. It will make the true success much greater. All facts on that one, man. Appreciate you for that. Yes, it does make it greater, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the continuously to keep making it greater, man, by any means necessary. So thank you for that, Elton, man. Remember that you can't play chess at the same time you're playing checkers. You may have to separate yourself from the checker players. Yes, some people are playing, you thinking that you're in the same arena, you're in the same field. And I said this before, my job is to get you off the fence onto the field, but to have you ready once you get on that field. That nothing just blindsides you and just takes you completely out. That's not what life is about. You shouldn't have anything to blindside you and take you out. This is what we are here to do. We're here to help sharpen you. So when you see the craziness or the stuff that's not going the way it should be going, you're able to adjust and pivot and do some other great things. Here we go. You will stay in the same situation until you learn the lesson of the situation is attempted to teach you. You are the only one who needs to change your situation to move to the next lesson. Shout out to you, Elton. I mean, Elton, you are just on a roll tonight, my brother. Appreciate you for that, man. That is Michigan's best right there, man. Well, he's Michigan's second best. You know, I always pride and that everybody know, right? You're Michigan's second best, right? Because I talk about team crafting, right? And if you guys know Team Crafton, man, shout out to Julie and Jeremiah. They're just two amazing, amazing, amazing people, man. Who Michigan, man, when I mentioned Michigan, right? I used to rag them in college, like, man, a mistake on the lake up there in Michigan. You know, we would say all that stuff because, you know, it was in Ohio, man, Buckeye. It's Buckeye talk and Michigan talk. And I wasn't really a Buckeye fan either, even though, you know, alumni and all that through the wife and all that good stuff. But I am diehard LSU. Everybody knows diehard LSU Tigers, right? But shout out to Michigan State, you know, the Big Blue winning that championship. And Team Crafton, my guy Elton Potts, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all got to be my favorite people from Michigan. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. Now, if anybody else out there that I'm forgetting, if you're from Michigan, don't get offended. Lambo just only giving credit and flowers the way credit is due. Shout out to my guy, Big Ant in the building, Ant the Loach. Make sure you guys are like and subscribe, man, to my guy, Big Ant Loach's channel, man. Let's go, man. Truly appreciate you. I was just talking about you earlier, man, and having a conversation, man, that we had last week, man. Amazing conversation. Truly appreciate you, brother, for everything that you're doing and helping lead the way. I got a chance to talk about you today when I was actually speaking with one of the greats, man, and really being able to do some amazing things to begin to help people, man. So excited about you, brother. Truly appreciate everything that you do, Big Ant, man. Thank you, brother. All is love. Put them sevens in the chat for Big Ant, man, if you can. Blue Sky says things might look the same, feel the same, but it's a different season. Yes, it's definitely a different season, man. Put them sevens in the chat. You already know, man. Thank you for this. Powerful book. Yes, the best book. I'm trying to tell you. Chose Coach, you can read this, man. The Science of Success is amazing. I got another book. Hold on one second. That is another amazing book. 1 second. I know y'all gonna thank me later. Y'all are gonna thank me later. Here we go. If you guys can get this, oh my goodness. This is, hold on. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to pull it up real quick. All right. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Y'all gotta get this book. If y'all have never got this book, please get this book. I'm giving y'all some of the stuff that I actually teach with mentorship. Powerful book. But this is it right here. You're gonna love it. I promise you. If you haven't read it, please. You'll thank me later, right? Here we go. This book right here is called, no, that's not it. Here we go. All right, see if I can blow it up. There we go. Good Profit. Have you guys ever read this? Good Profit. This is another book that Coach actually wrote, man, that I thought was amazing. Good Profit. Like, I'm giving y'all something that is game for y'all. Game changing, man, tonight, man, out here, right? If you guys can get this, man, Good Profit, man, creating value for others built one of the world's most successful companies. And everybody knows, man, that's from Koch Industries, man, which is amazing. Charles Koch read this, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now. You guys want to read this book, Good Profit. Get it. Put it in your arsenal. Tell them that Lambo sent you with this book, because this book definitely will help you out. How creating value for others built one of the world's most successful companies. Remember, I was telling you guys that creating value for yourself, like when you give value and you're able to give value, it will do something to you. It will blow your mind. I'm trying to tell you all this right now. Good Prophet by Charles Koch, man. It phenomenal. I mean, there's a slew of books that I can tell you about reading, but definitely go get that. You'll thank me later. I promise you, you will thank me later, man. Because again, man, you learn a lot from your library, and I'm trying to tell you this right now. And especially the people people who wrote that are all billionaires, by the way. So, I mean, who are you going to go ahead and trust, right? It's not just an author just waiting to go ahead write a book. These are all billionaires when you look at the family, man, and they're killing it, man. And Big Anthony say billionaire talk. Yes. When I gave y'all those two books, man, I'm telling y'all that is billionaire talk. You do not want to go ahead and miss out on those books that I gave you, man. The Science of Success as well as Good Profit. You do not want to miss out on that. I'm telling you, they will definitely help change your life and put you into that arena. Change the inside first. Yes, you do, man. You have to change the inside first, man. You already know what time it is, man. I'm sorry, I'm already late for my next Zoom, so I'm definitely gonna hurry up. I got you guys, man. This ain't that. Definitely, man. Appreciate you, man. You can't pad toward pockets if you don't pad our spirit and mindset. Facts, Elton Potts, man. You already know, man. Oh my goodness, Elton Potts, man. Truly appreciate you, my friend. Super sticker. Shout out for the $50 super chat, man. For my guy, Elton Potts, man. Appreciate the super chat, man. That's love. I mean, that's what we're here for, man. We are here for it to continuously to keep giving out information, keep giving out value, and to keep making sure that you guys are leveling up at another level because we really desire to see you succeed in life. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know how many more people in life really want to see you guys win, but Lambo wants to see you guys win. The community, the Leverage Show wants to see you guys win. And this truly blesses us to be able to pour back into other people's lives. And you know how much we give on the show. So you guys definitely be prepared. Some big giveaways are going to be coming up. Ain't going to tell y'all when. Y'all know the Leverage Show always are big on giveaways. I haven't seen the channel like how we do yet, but you guys are definitely going to see. So definitely stay tapped in because we're going to definitely be doing some amazing giveaways that you guys want to be a part of, man. Thank you for that again, Big Pots, man. Your time is valuable, Lambo. Thank you for sharing it. Hey, man, that's what I'm here for, man. So this is a true story. A lot of people don't know why I go so hard in on this show like I do and the value that I give to the show. So there's a quick story, man, and a lot of people don't know that. I'm already late for the Zoom. I promise you, I'm gonna make it. But I do this thing, and I've adopted this thing called 5 + 5 + 5 giving. That is my lifestyle, right? 5 + 5 + 5 giving. Some of you guys already know. Lambo already talked about it on the show. I talked about what it actually does, what it means, and why Lambo has become so blessed like he's become. 5 + 5 + 5 giving. So my 5 hours of my 5, one of my 5 is giving 5 hours into something, into people, into a cause, into something. That's why I give 5 hours or over 5 hours every single week of value to you guys, to the Leverage Show. That's why Lambo doesn't look for any crazy thing in return. And people are like, man, what are you doing and stuff like that? Because that's part of my 5 giving. That's part of my 5 of me sewing back into you guys' lives and really helping you guys level up, right? And 5, the first 5 actually goes to my local church, right? Which they go ahead, they're able to get that to put wherever they need to. Another 5 goes into blessing somebody. Just doesn't care who you give it to. Give it to somebody, right? And I know people are like, well, Lambo, no, shouldn't you give 10%? No, man, we just do the 5 + 5 + 5 challenge, right? And that 5 goes into giving it to somebody. It could be a waitress, it could be a host, it can be somebody in the bills, a need, some sort of other person out there or thing that really needs it. Let me give something to you guys. Man, and I know Lambo's taking his time, man, but I really want to go ahead, man. We talk about charities, right? To be able to help out, man. Uh, it's just amazing, right? And this is one that I came across, right? That really and everything, man, that helps out so many people, man. So this is the wrong website. Wrong website. Wrong website. I really want to show y'all something, man. That's not it. Hold on. Here we go. This is something's gonna blow y'all mind, man. If you guys have never seen this, here we go. Here we go. I want to share this with you guys. I know this is something that you guys are not ever seen before, probably have not seen before, or probably have never been accustomed to. But I want to shed some light on something. Here we go. This is it right here, you guys. This right here is called the Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation. A lot of you guys have never seen this. A lot of you guys, I understand, right? Uh, it can be so different. And Lambo, like you're sharing this on the story and what's going on. Well, the Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation, this is something really huge. I want you guys to look it up. If some of you guys may start to say, you know what, Lambo, I want to just give a small bunch of profits to this organization. You guys probably don't know about this, right? But Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation is a foundation that actually gives money. You sponsor someone, some parents who their child has been diagnosed with cancer, right? And you got these amazing children who are on here, and I know they're showing this and stuff like that, but their child has been diagnosed with cancer. And what the Teddy Bear Foundation, Cancer Foundation does is that you sponsor the families who most of the time they're going to leave their jobs to be able to go take care of their kids, right? And those people, those families, those parents, or those guardians of those kids actually don't have any other source of income to be able to go on ahead and provide for that child. Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation actually has the bridge way in the gap so that you can go ahead and provide for that family so that they can help pay their bills and help be able to survive in life, right? While they're going through the difficult time of taking care of their child. That right there, if there's any foundation that I know, and there's St. Jude and there's so many other ones, man, that I can name that are amazing. But most people don't know about this, the Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation. That this one right here takes care of the parents who literally have, left everything to be that parent and show love so that child who is fighting for their life can actually go ahead and have a better chance. Now, you don't know if the child is going to live or if the child is not going to live. But this foundation right here allows you to be able to be that sponsor partnership for those parents, right? Who definitely are having a difficult time because they put everything aside so that child can get their full attention. Just want to give something to you guys. If you guys are thinking about giving, donating, or if you guys never heard about this and you guys want to share this out to somebody else, man, I'm trying to tell you this right now. This will definitely go on ahead and go a long way in the helping families who don't know where their next bill has come from and they're racked with medical bills because of the child actually facing, these challenges. And this right here is definitely one of the best causes I've ever seen that's actually out there that pinpoints a need and actually collects all the donations and gives them to parents, to the guardians, so that they can pay their bills while their child is in the fight of their life. Again, the Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation is one of them. If you guys decide to do have a few extra dollars you want to partner with, please do it. Please do it. It's amazing. Subscribe to their newsletter. It is amazing. I promise you, you will thank me later, man. And these kids are some amazing kids. Look at this, man. Precious kids, man, that you actually see on here who don't have the ability, right, to have an even playing field, right, like most kids may have out here, right? And I'm trying to tell y'all this right now, man. This is amazing. And they say, man, our programs, like we offer programs that allow parents to be supported and to know that they are not alone as a parent. You should never have to worry about the financial and emotional burden brought on by cancer. TBCF's program allows parents to focus on what matters the most, the child's well-being during one of the most difficult times of their young life. And that's just a little bit. You guys can go to the website, check it out. I mean, it is amazing. You guys will see some great testimonies, man, in here, man. And just reading, it's a family testimony. Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation was there to help my family in need. They have been there countless of times. They have brought a smile to my son's face. And that's just one of many, man. And our employee foundation, Cox Charity, supports TBCF because they are the only organization of their kind on the Central Coast that offers these several types of services that they can do. Cox Communications, and those who do know Cox Communications do know that that is a major corporation when it comes to providing cable and everything else. And this is what they do. So definitely go ahead, take your time, man. Go check that out. It will definitely help change your life if that's something you guys are looking into, to being able to give for a really, really, really great cause. Just wanted to give that little tidbit into there. I promise you, I'm officially, man, gonna get the Zoom and all of the good stuff, man, and all of this great stuff, man, too. I promise you this right now. I'm gonna be in there, right? And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, bro, you know, what's going on? I really want you to be in the Zoom. And I know, and it's leaders and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Who or what is seated on the throne of your mind? Come on now. Blue Sky is showing so much love. Loving to see that, man. Take ownership. Think about it. What are you thinking about? This is all facts. This is true story. What are you really thinking about? Stop accepting the lies that you have told yourself. Yes, stop accepting those lies, man. Hey there, Lambo. Shout out to you, Truth Mania. Appreciate you, man, for you being out here and showing so much love. Let me know, because I actually talked with Coach the other day. Hopefully everything is well, man, and I know it is, you know. My guy Unlimited Freedom is in the building, man. Make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to my guy Vaughn's channel. He's killing it. He's killing it. I'm telling you, he's killing it. He's killing it. He's killing the game. He's doing what needs to be done. And he's making it happen. I appreciate him for everything that he's doing. Make sure you guys go and like and subscribe to Unlimited Freedom. I'm telling you what right now, what I know, what he is doing is just truly amazing. And I'm trying to tell you this right now, man. It's just wow. Wow, man. He is killing the game. If you guys want to get in the trading game, make sure you guys get in the trading game with my guy Vaughn. Get into his binary options program. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. $300, man. You can't go wrong. And you will definitely learn how to go ahead and trade with one of the best. I'm trying to tell y'all this, but I know it will definitely help change your life, man. Shout out to you, Vaughn, Unlimited Freedom. Again, go like and subscribe to this channel. You're gonna thank me later. C.A. Murph said they must have been on Tuesday night when you called them out and said that they were white, because yes, they got their act together yesterday. Thank you. Shout out to you, Murph, man. Yes, they did get their act together yesterday. Shout out to them for them getting their act together and stuff like that and doing some amazing things, man. Again, I love it, man, because that's what we're here for, to make sure that we're providing that loop, man, for them. Sometimes in life, your talents will take you places that your character is not ready for. That's it. That's the quote. Remember, I was trying to tell y'all that Murph has said that sometimes in life, your talents will take you places that your character is not ready for. And I'm telling you, if you listen to the 15 traits Tuesday night, we talked about character. We talked about what will make you success, the keys to success and moving up and becoming successful. Success has a formula. We talked about that. And that was in there. Sometimes you're in life, your talents will take you places that your character is not ready for. I need you continuously to keep working on you, becoming a better you, because I'm trying to tell you, there is somebody out there that's going to need that best version of you to go ahead and get to that next level. All right. That was a quote from the former Detroit mayor, I think, right? Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, who ended up going to jail. Yes. I mean, you can learn from everybody. So keep that in mind of learning from people, man, because you don't know who you can learn from in here. Blue Sky, man, showing love to unlimited freedom, man. You already know, man. He's in the building. C.A. Mercer, Blue Sky spreading sunshine. Let's go, man. EJ is his name. Happy birthday, EJ. Shout out to you, EJ, man. Truly appreciate you, EJ, man. Thank you for everything, brother, and tuning into the Leverage Show and showing so much love, man. We got to get you pulled up one of these days on here, EJ. So Lambo want to have you pulled up to the Leverage Show and to come show some love and everything, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. It's love on here. You guys already know it. EJ, he's showing Blue Sky, showing love to EJ. Let's go. You already know. Murph indeed, but don't worry, I'll be back with bars. Blue Sky is already on it, man. Blue Sky showing love to EJ, man. Blue Sky showing love to EJ. Many blessings on you, man. Elton says, I own over 200 notes. Lambo is talking real. I also own a percentage of some of the building in the downtown Detroit, like the Renaissance building and Cabo Center. I move quietly. Right there. That right. You guys see that? That's that stick and move right there of the wonderful, amazing community of the Leverage Show family. And that's what we love to see, being on here, man, and seeing these type of talking. That's what it's about. It's about this right here. Are you making moves in pots? Dude, you've been making the moves, brother. Truly appreciate you for everything that you're doing, man. Blue Sky says, man, okay, party at the Potts Estates. Yes, party at the Potts Estates, man. You can also leverage other funding that isn't yours to make 15%. Yes, yes, you can, which is, I don't want to even go into that, but that's a whole nother conversation that will blow your mind. And dude, I'm not lying to you. There are so many great things that are out there that people have been growing wealth over time, that been doing this for years, right? And so, oh my gosh, you don't even want to understand. This is amazing. There's another, I have people, man, who said this, right? There is another percentage, man, that I would love to go ahead and do, right? And show people, man, how to do this, man. I see you, Lambo, in the red and black, man. Shout out to you. Listen, I got the red and black. It's the wifey. Never give up. Kobe vibes. Doing it the right way. There we go. There we go. There we go. Never give up, right? And so these vibes, man, are going here. Shout out to my wifey, man, for always keeping me, man, intact, and especially on Mamba Day. She already know what time it is, man. We are already in there, man, making noise, man, to make this happen. Truly appreciate you, man, for that cutie potato for life. Good to see you, Elton, and happy birthday to you, EJ, your son, EJ. Yes, happy birthday to the son, EJ, for really doing his thing and showing love and wanting a shout out on the Leverage Show. Lambo's talking levels on levels, stacks on stacks, bags on bags, and racks on racks. Go ahead and hit them bars. You already know, Blue Sky, we is getting it, man. And we showing love, man, and making sure that we not only talking it, but we walking it, man. Blue Sky, man, showing love, the cutie potato for life. Loving that, man. We should do a leadership version of We Are the World and People of Success. Yes, that works for me. I would love that. Queen Johnson, I am slipping. Yes, yes, say less, man. Side note, We Are the World has been circulating lately. It was refreshing to see people who look like people. Not, yes, I'm trying to tell you. No over the top airbrushing and nothing like that. Filters are like, man, that was it. You guys got to go watch that. That was amazing. And I'm trying to tell y'all what I know, man. You guys will thank me later. From the Fence to the Field 2024 edition, that's what we're on, from the fence to the field. We are not going to let up all that. I'm from Michigan. I know you're from Michigan. 4 people. You're right. I declare you Vegas. But 4 people from Michigan. Y'all are my 4 favorite people, man. Murph, you're right about that. I forgive you, man. Charge it to my head and not my heart, man. You already know, man. It's all love, man. Thank you, brother, man. From Michigan, man. You're right. You're right. You 100% right, Murph. You my guy, man. My bad, man. Murph in there like, hey, I'm going to have to Isamiyaki you. Yeah. All right, get that done, man. You already know, man. Murph showing my wife, she's definitely laughing at Murph, man, on that one. Thanks for the love for my son, man. Leverage Show family. He is my little 8-year-old millionaire, already tired at 5 years old. Love it, man. Shout out to you, little EJ, man. You already know, man. It's love. We got to pull you up on the screen here. If all our hearts and minds are clear, not to him who was able to keep us falling. That's exactly. She's doing the benediction, so you know what time it is. Listen, I love you guys. I truly appreciate you guys today for kicking it with me with Mamba Day. Thank you for this. This means everything for us. This means everything for me being this version for you guys. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all just don't know. Like, I really love every single one of y'all. Y'all just don't know how much I love y'all, how much I appreciate y'all, everything that you guys are doing, everything that you guys mean to Lambo, right? It's a true story. And when I'm able to show that love, I'm going to give it back and always show you that love back. I really want to thank each and every single one of y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank you for all the kind words. Thank you for allowing Lambo to open up his heart, show you some amazing stories about Kobe, amazing stats, and literally allowing to show you guys, man, what that was like, man, to be able to show that statue, man, out there in LA and show you guys, man, the unveiling of that at the beginning of the program, and to show you guys some real good books and reads, and then being able to show love to EJ and wishing EJ a big happy birthday. I'm trying to tell you all this right now. That meant everything for Lambo. I want to go ahead and encourage you. Continue to stay tapped in. Continue to stay focused. And continue to stay supporting this Leverage Show as we continue to keep going to the next level. I love you guys, man. My wife is right here. She said, yes, Elton, happy birthday to your son, man. We saw that one on the last video. Yes, at the very end of it, when we was ending, we seen that. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. I woke him up to see you doing the show. He's doing a big smile. Big shout out to you, EJ. Definitely shout out to you. Happy birthday, EJ. Let's go, man. Thank you, man, for you tapping in, EJ. You are the star, brother, and really appreciate you, EJ, man. I love you, brother. I love you. Got to have you on the show, EJ. Oh, he's so sweet. Hi, EJ. My wife is showing love. Cutie Potato showing love, man. Happy birthday, EJ. We doing our thing. And with that being said, with 2 hours and 24 minutes, which is 2:24, that's 24 for Kobe, we are finally ending this show. I love you guys. Catch me tomorrow, man, on Finance Friday Live. You guys do not want to miss it. I cannot wait. Let's rock, man. Love you guys. Take care. God bless you. Have an amazing, great night. I will see y'all tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern and 11 a.m. Central. All right, we out of here, y'all. Take care. God bless. Mamba mentality. Let's go.